What's up, YouTube? Today we're talking about what to put in your suit jacket pockets. Hey everyone, I thought for today it'd be kind of a fun topic to talk about what do I have in my suit jacket pockets. When I'm wearing something like this, whether it's a sport coat, a suit jacket, a blazer, whatever, I usually have something inside the pockets, but I'm careful that it's not big enough that it's kind of bulging and showing that there's something obviously in my coat, which we don't really want. We want to keep those nice clean lines, clean contour, and yet carry all of our things with us, right? As a little boy, I was always picking things up, putting in my pockets, much like a lot of us at that age. And I guess at some point you just kind of realize you never really stopped. We're always carrying stuff around. And now that we have jackets, we have even more pockets to work with, which is great. So let's go through it. First things first, the chest pocket. There should be one thing and one thing always in your pocket, and that is a pocket square. I don't really care how you fold it, so long as you have something in there. For whatever reason, a lot of guys feel like a pocket square is kind of too dressed up, or it's only for really fancy occasions or weddings or this and that. Reality is, if you have a pocket square and you have a chest pocket, they need to go together, okay? Easy peasy. So, moving on. Before we go on the inside, let's discuss the side pockets. My side pockets, I rarely put things in because I don't like doing this motion. I don't like having to reach like that. It's just not a very good ergonomic thing to me anyway, right? So I kind of feel like I don't really put things in here. However, the one thing I will put in is usually business cards. I have kind of a fabric business card holder, but even if you didn't even use a holder, you just put your cards in your pocket, I think that's fine too. It's something that you're not always going to be getting into very frequently, but you can always put a handful in there and they're going to lay flat, they're not going to really show. So that's the only thing that I really have in the side pockets. Let's go on the inside. So, first thing I'd recommend that all of you put in your jacket is your wallet. Stop sitting on your wallet. It's going to, over time, ruin your pants. Really nice wool pants and slacks are going to eventually kind of show that stress from having something big and bulky. And if you have a wallet that is twice as thick as this and filled full of receipts and all kinds of things, that's a whole different video. But for the time being, trim it down as thin as you can and keep it in that inside chest pocket. And as you can tell, you can't really see any kind of bulge or realize that I have anything inside my jacket, right? So, besides that, there is usually a small little pocket or smaller pocket kind of beneath this one. And I tend to put in my pen. You'll notice I'm not too picky on pens, but that's what always goes in that pocket. And there is always a situation over a long enough timeline where we are asked if we have a pen, right? And wouldn't it be nice if you were that person that actually has a pen? So you always can be if you keep a pen in that pocket. Other side, usually there's only going to be one pocket, and typically I have my cell phone in this pocket. I can't show you my cell phone because, well, it's being used right now. But that's where that would go. Other thing that I will half the time probably carry around is a small little notebook. I kind of feel like a notebook, personally, it's kind of a nice way to, record notes obviously, but as an alternative to your phone. Oftentimes I'll kind of pull my phone out and take notes, but it does kind of seem like I may be texting or doing something different or distracted. And for better or worse, even though our phone today is a very, it's a huge tool, it's the status quo for communicating and connecting with the world. That's how we're doing it with you guys, for instance. But in the context of, say, a meeting or a small get-together with it's kind of a professional sense, I usually make an effort to not pull my phone out and keep it out of sight completely. It's just kind of a personal goal of mine. And instead, I have kind of reverted back to a very small little notebook and just jot down some notes. I'm not writing a whole lot, just things that I obviously can't remember, right? So that has a very good size. It fits just like a wallet right in the other inside chest pocket. So that's what I keep in my pockets. I'd love to hear what you guys keep in there. I think it's very unique how all of us guys have something else that we kind of carry on a daily basis. And also, A lot of people don't really remember that you can use those pockets and that you should, and that they are used to store your things to make your life easier. And a lot of times when they go in our pant pockets, for instance, that cell phone, we've all seen it in a pair of jeans where that stress really shows up in the indigo dye being worn away, and you can see where you keep your phone. That can certainly be kind of a style thing in the denim world. In fine suiting and professional wear, I don't really want to have my pants torn up over time, because really that's what it is. They're getting worn out. I want them to last as long as I possibly can. And a really good way to do that is to take things out of your pockets and in your pant pockets and put them into your jacket pocket. So a couple parting thoughts. One is keys. I will still keep my keys usually in my pant pocket, despite what I just said, because that's where I know they always are. It's kind of habit. And again, I don't quite like doing this motion. And my keys with the remote keyless entry and the fob for my building that I live in is kind of bulky, and it's definitely going to show in a suit jacket. So that's why I personally don't keep them in my jacket pockets. But that's one thing that still is my pants. Other thing is that food, any kind of food, I'm convinced from my own personal experience, whether it's wrapped or not wrapped, will eventually find its way out into the natural fibers of your sport coat. So I will never keep food unless it's something like a very small wrapped mint or piece of gum or something pre-chewed. We'll never really keep food in my jacket pockets, just because I've had some bad luck in the past and I don't want to have future episodes of that. So what do you guys think? What do you keep in your pockets, and kind of what is on your daily commute or in the office? What makes a cut for you to put it either inside your jacket pocket or on the side pockets? I'd love to hear. And don't forget, wear that pocket square. That's the easy one. That's a freebie. What goes in the chest pocket on the outside? Pocket square. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your attention. Would love the feedback. Put in some comments. What do you guys keep in your pockets? If you haven't subscribed, please do. More good stuff coming at a very rapid and hopefully increasing pace. All right, guys. We'll see you soon.